Hey guys, welcome back. I just filmed this video, but I'm redoing it because I didn't film. Welcome back to my channel. Today's gonna be as quick as I can, overview of a new brand that I found a few weeks ago at the drugstore. It's called Kiss New York Professional. I believe it's been out for a while, but for us, it's just hit the stores. So, yeah. The girl who created the brand is called Lexan Rosser, and I believe she started out as in film school, and then she transitioned to creating her own makeup brand. So the brand itself is the kind of message behind it is to be your own pro, which I really love. I think that really kind of resonated with me, and I think it's very true for makeup lovers, and even makeup enthusiasts. I think makeup in general is a very personal thing, and I think to be your own pro is a perfect message for anybody. And it doesn't just go with makeup too. It can go, throughout your life, really. So I like that message. But yeah, she is a self-taught makeup artist, and she has created her own line. So I'm going to go through what I thought for you guys today, hits and misses, and go through it. So excuse my voice too if it sounds kind of weird. I picked up some kind of bug. I literally went to Subway 2 nights ago for a drink, and I literally came out of Subway sick. So that happened. But anyways, let's try to get through this. So misses first. There's a couple. When I went to the drugstore originally, they did not have their foundation, they didn't have concealer, and they didn't have primer available, or no, sorry, they didn't have powder available in their little end cap thing. So I don't have any of those today, unfortunately. But like this video, if you guys want to see those products, I can do a review on those products if you want. So yeah, we don't have those today, but which I thought was kind of weird because they do offer a primer, and there's 3 different ones. But I thought, why offer a primer if you're not going to offer at least foundation? So I don't know. They do have all of those other products that I mentioned on their website too. They just, for whatever reason, didn't offer them in stores. So that's that. But the primer they have available in 3 different types. The hydrating one, which I have, there's one for oily skin and there's one for combo. It's called the Pro Touch Hydrating Primer. It's paraben free and oil free. You get 30 mils, and I believe this was around $10. I think everything is super affordable in the line. I'll put the prices and everything below. But yeah, everything is super affordable because she wanted to create a brand that was high quality in terms of pigmentation and wearability and all that jazz, but affordable in terms of price. So, which I think she has definitely done. So the primer to me is good. I do like it. It's not a tacky primer, so if you're someone who likes those, you probably wouldn't like this one. It's more like a lotion type of consistency, and I do like it though. I think it is really, really nice. And the packaging overall, I will say, kind of reminds me of Smashbox, really. The packaging, the way it's kind of displayed or presented, it really reminds me of them. So that's the primer that I like. I do like it. Then we'll go to let's do liners. So I believe they have about 10 different liners, if I'm not mistaken. They have a couple of different, like, punches of colors, sort of an aqua shade. I think there's a purple one as well. I just got neutral, the black and the brown. The black is called Slate, and the brown is called Sexy Brown. I'm wearing the brown today, actually, on my top lash line, and it's called the Intensify liner. It's a gel-based liner as well. I really do like these. I think you have a little bit of playtime with them to kind of smudge them out if you want. There's not a ton, but you know, you can do it. You can get it done. So I do like those. And then the other one is called Slate, which is your basic black, but it has a little bit of an undertone of gray to it. So it's not like super harsh in my opinion, as a lot of black liners can be. So those are those. Then I did a swatch of the black. Yes, so those I really do like. And then they're one of their mascaras. I forget offhand how many mascaras they had. I want to say there was 3 or 4, but I can't remember, to be honest. The one that I got though is called the Dead Sexy Lashes Curl and Volume. And again, I got this in black. I really do like it. I think it's really pretty. It does curl and it does give volume as well. I forgot to curl my lashes today too, so that's telling that it does, in my opinion, it does curl even without curling them themselves. So I do like that one as well. What else? Let's go to a mist. So there's 3 different lines of lip products that they have. One is called the Truism Color Intense Lipstick. Another is called the Egoism Matte Velvet Lipstick, which of the 2 I prefer the matte velvet. With the Truism one, there's something about this that it's got a bit of a sheen to it in my opinion, and I just feel like it applies kind of weird. Like you've got a lot of pigment to both of these, but I don't know, it just applies weird to me. It doesn't really apply evenly. This is in the shade Face It Red. Okay. And I believe this is it. So again, super pretty colors. I think they are long lasting, but there's something in the way that they apply is just off to me. So that's that. Which one is this one? Yeah, that was the red. And then this one is the matte velvet. So it's this one right here. Yeah, sorry, so the red is this one. You can kind of see too, it's got a bit of a sheen to it. You can tell more so, I feel, on the lips, but I don't know, it's just got a weird color to it. Anyway, this is my second favorite of the bunch. It's Matte Velvet Lips. This is in the shade Cocoa Ravish. So, that's a good one. And then they also have their liquid lipsticks, which I've swatched a couple here. These 2 shades, you would never catch me in these 2 shades. And I just don't think that they're very wearable for most skin tones, in my opinion, unless you have dark skin. I think that they would look nice, but if you're like someone who's got pale skin or even my skin tone, I just don't think they're very flattering. So I swatched those 2, and then this is the one that I'm wearing today, which I think is really pretty. And that is in the color Love Bug. So this formula is, I will say, very dry. So if you're going to wear them, I would suggest wearing a balm or something underneath. And definitely if you have drier lips, I would suggest exfoliating. beforehand as well. But yeah, I really like them. I think they stay on well. They stay on for a pretty long time. I like them. What can I say? The other two that I didn't like are Hot Brown and Brownie. So this is Hot Brown and that's Brownie. So again, I just don't think they're very wearable, to be honest, but just my opinion. If I didn't mention, the liquid lips come in a range of, I think, 10, if I'm not mistaken, so a very big range there. Liners, done liners. Let's see here. Okay, so we're gonna go into palette now. So for their eyeshadow palettes, they have two different names, or two different lines, I guess, of palettes. The smaller ones are called the Hexa palettes. This is what I'm wearing on my eyes today. It's the Nude Brown palette. And then they also have larger ones that come with a brush. And this is called the Goddess palettes. So this is a more sort of colorful one. And this one is, I think it's pronounced Demeter, Demeter. I don't know. I like the shades though. I think they're really, really pretty. They're very pigmented, very creamy. One thing I will say is, did you swatches? No. What I will say is do your eyes before your face makeup, because if you don't, in my experience, there will be fallout. So, let's see. So that's the palette. Let's swatch a couple of the shades. There you go. Super, super pretty. Very pigmented, as you can see. But yeah, in both of the different palettes, I do think you get quite a bit of fallout. So just be aware either to do your makeup before, or yeah, do your eye makeup before your foundation, or to really make sure that you tap off the excess. Of course, these are not going to show up because it's so bright. But they are really, really pretty. I do really like the eyeshadow palettes. The eyeshadow palettes, I think, are probably my favorite out of the bunch, to be honest. I just think they apply really well, other than having fallout. I think they are really, really pretty. I've done a couple of different eye looks as well on my Instagram, if you guys want to check those out. I've incorporated these with other palettes or other eyeshadows, and I've also used these solely as well. So again, if you guys want to check those out, go for it. Okay, contour and highlight. Highlight I really like. I'm wearing it today, but you can't tell. Oh, the other thing about these palettes is they're hard to open. So these are the highlights. There's no name to this one. They just come in light, medium, or dark. So I got the light because we're going into winter and I'm losing a lot of my colors. So that's pretty, really pretty, really creamy. A lot of palettes, I wouldn't say this is like a must-have because a lot of the colors in here are shades that I already have in my collection. So I wouldn't really say that you have to have this. It's like a must-have. if anything, I would probably say the eyeshadow palettes would be kind of a must-have, if you will. So, but I do like the highlights. They are really pretty. They go on really well. They're pigmented. I really like them. So, then we have the contour kit. So the contour kit, to me, I am not a huge fan of. This is actually the only palette that comes with a mirror as well. I'm not a fan of it, just personal preference, because it's a warm based palette. And for me, for contour, I like to do either a matte neutral or cool tone, because I do warm bronzer usually. So I like the contrast between the two, but I do like it. I think it's pretty. I have the contour on as bronzer today. And then they have this sort of highlight shade as well, which is okay. It's kind of dusty, but it's okay. So that's that. Then this also comes in a few different shades as well. I think it's just light, medium, and dark, if I'm not mistaken. What else do we have? I think just the setting spray. They also have a makeup remover too, but I didn't get the makeup remover because I just wasn't feeling it. But this is the Pro Touch Makeup Setting Spray. It's oil-free and long-lasting and oil control. So I do believe if you have oilier skin, this would be a good spray for y'all. I do like it. I think that it's not like my MAC, I will say, because it doesn't offer that kind of glisten like the MAC spray does, but it's good. I do like the smell of it. I think it's really pretty. It's kind of like, I think it's kind of like rosy. Reminds me of rosy. So, but yeah, it sort of, to me, it kind of, if anything, mattifies. It doesn't really offer any sort of like sheen or anything like that. So, and I have drier skin, so it may just be good for oilier skin types. I'm not really sure. You'll have to try it and see, as I recommend in any of my videos. But yeah, I do like it. I think it's good. I wouldn't say it helps to hold my makeup in place or anything like that, but for any like extended amount of time. But it's good. So, I think that that's it for the overview. Yeah, I think that's it. So I hope you guys liked this video. Please do like and subscribe, and like the video if you want to see a foundation, powder, concealer review as well, and I can do that for you too. So, thanks for watching. Please do like and subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you in the next video.